Barcelona, Spain. One of the most attractive cities in Europe and located at the Mediterranean Sea. With boundless culture, fabled architecture and a world-class drinking and dining scene.
Hi, I am Martijn, your guide in Barcelona. After watching this travel guide, you know a lot more about this city to get the most out of your trip.
From the church that is still under construction, to the beach, Antoni Gaudi's masterpieces, and everything in between.
If this Barcelona travel guide has given you new travel tips or maybe you just like it, please give a thumbs up or leave a comment under the video. That's the way you can help so other people can discover the video as well. And I get to create new travel guides for you in the future. Barcelona is served by El Prat Airport and it's located 12 kilometers southwest of the city center. To travel to the city you can use the Aerobus. There is a service every 5 to 10 minutes and a single journey costs around €7. The final stop is Plaza de Catalunya and the journey takes around 30 minutes. You can also travel by train to Barcelona Sants, the main railway station, or of course by taxi. The journey takes around 30 minutes depending on the traffic and your final destination, and it costs around 35 to 40 euros. Let's start the Barcelona travel guide with a must-see and a masterpiece by Antoni Gaudi, the Sagrada Familia. The building is a combination of Gothic and modernist styles. Gaudi began the construction in 1882 and worked on it till his death in 1926. The building isn't finished yet and remains under construction.
There are usually long queues, so my advice is to reserve your tickets in advance. And you can use the link in the text under the video. Another Gaudi gem is Park Güell. This park offers colorful mosaics, unique sculptures and beautiful panoramic views of the city. Park Güell, along with several other Gaudi-designed buildings in Barcelona, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. A portion of the park, known as the Monumental Zone, requires an entrance fee.
In a moment you know more about some other Gaudi's masterpieces, a beautiful viewing point and the Old Town. But first something that makes the city unique, and that's the beach, which is directly connected to the city. The most famous part is Barceloneta, and in the past this was an old fishing village. Well known for the narrow streets, the low-rise buildings and the beautiful structures. But most important, the Mediterranean Sea. Next to Barceloneta you will find Vila Olímpica, the Olympic village. This part was designed for the Olympic Games in 1992. And besides the beach, the port and the marina, this part of town is well known for the beautiful architectural designs. One of the most popular and vibrant streets in the city is Las Ramblas, also called La Rambla. It's a central pedestrian boulevard that stretches out for about 1.2 kilometers from Plaza de Catalunya in the north to the Christopher Columbus Monument in the south. And this is really a nice place to buy all your souvenirs and enjoy the street performers.
And don't miss Mercat la Boqueria. It is a market situated off Las Ramblas. It offers a wide range of fresh products, seafood, meats and other goods. And it's a great place to experience the local food scene.
In a moment you will know one of the best viewing points in town, but first some other Gaudi's masterpieces, and they are located on the upscale boulevard Passeig de Gracia, Casa Batlló and Casa Milà. And for this video I visited Casa Milà with a breathtaking rooftop terrace. It's not only an amazing building, but also a museum. Gaudi built Casa Milà for a wealthy man in 1906. This building has been maligned by locals for years, but nowadays it's the total opposite. People like Casa Milà and it's a real modernist icon. In a second you know more about the Gothic quarter in the Old Town, but first a beautiful viewing point, the Montjuïc hill. Over here you will have a great view over the city and the Mediterranean Sea.
On the hill you can take a look at the National Museum of Art or the Montjuïc Castle. And there is also the Olympic Stadium, which was built for the Summer Olympics in 1992. And to make your journey complete, my advice is to travel by cable car. A one-way will set you back around €10.
One of my favorite neighborhoods to visit is the Gothic Quarter. It's located in the heart of the city center. It's one of the oldest and most historic neighborhoods of Barcelona. Wander through the medieval streets, enjoy the beautiful buildings, charming squares, and a rich cultural heritage. The centerpiece of the Gothic Quarter is the Barcelona Cathedral. It's a magnificent example of beautiful Catalan Gothic architecture.
The construction of the cathedral began at the end of the 13th century. You can also visit the rooftop with an elevator, and the entrance fee to the cathedral, monastery and the roof terrace is around 12 euros.
By the way, a funny fact is that some people think that this is the Sagrada Familia. Okay, you are prepared right now.
In a moment you know more about this park in the city. But first another great viewing point, Tibidabo, and that's a hill. The best way to go to the top is by funicular. The hill is located along the city border of Barcelona, and with an altitude of 512 meters you have a beautiful view. There is also a large amusement park, always great fun for your kids. And this beautiful church, Iglesia del Sagrado Corazón. This is Park de la Ciutadella. It's a large urban park located in the heart of the city, known for its beautiful landscapes, lush greenery and diverse attractions. You can rent a boat by yourself, visit the Barcelona Zoo and admire the Cascada Monumental.
Something I really want to show you is Festa Mayor de Gracia. It's a yearly street festival that takes place in the Gracia neighborhood in August.
It's about the participating streets and squares who are in competition for the best decorated street.
So it's 1 week in August, so if you want to see this, please check the dates before you come. What is the best time for a visit? I think the spring and fall, so let's say April, May, September or October. The weather conditions are perfect and the crowds are smaller. If you don't mind about larger crowds and maybe you like festivals, then you certainly have to visit Barcelona during the summer. Barcelona is home to a wide range of museums, and my advice is to go to the Picasso Museum if you have any time left. It's located in the Old Town, but due to official restrictions, it's prohibited to film inside. Please give a thumbs up when you like this Barcelona travel guide. Thank you so much. And if you don't want to miss new episodes, just subscribe on my YouTube channel. It's totally free and it enriches your view on the whole world. Tot ziens. Ciao. Hasta luego.